Hi everyone. So I just wanted to share some of my very negative experiences with Viasat internet. Um, so we moved out into the country where internet services are pretty limited, and basically you get to choose between any satellite internet provider. We decided to go with Viasat as I had called and talked to a tech or salesperson, and they assured me that for what I wanted to use the internet for, being, just to stream Netflix for the kids or very basic internet for schoolwork, they told me that I would have zero issues with streaming and that it would actually be perfect for what I needed it for. So upon getting Viasat internet, the first night even that we tried to use the internet, we were unable to even stream Netflix or use any sort of streaming service. When we tried to use Netflix, all we got was a red loading circle, which I will show later in another video. And when the video actually did work, it was completely grainy, and the picture quality was so poor that you wouldn't even want to use it or watch with it. So, alright, so what I did is I called the tech support, and they told me that what they had to do was change the throttle speed or something, as it was set to a high speed, and sometimes for people, if they need it to be set lower in order for it to work in their area. So they did that, and as I was on the phone with the tech person, we had zero issues with the internet, of course, as things go. And the second I hung up with the tech person, the Netflix video again began loading. I called back again, and the next person that I spoke with told me that a lot of the problem is I was trying to stream through the television. So what I needed to do is I needed to get a Fire Stick, apparently, because a Fire Stick does not have the loading issues that the television would have. Why, I'm not too sure. But with the Fire Stick, as I went and purchased, it still had the same issues of loading, poor picture quality, and everything else. Okay, and so then the following day we had these same problems. So I called once again and talked to somebody, and what they had told me is they were experiencing problems with the satellite on the other end, because apparently how the service works, it doesn't matter if the weather and everything else is good in your area. It has to be good in your area as well as the area that it is beaming from. So they informed me that the beaming service was coming from Denver, Colorado, which why they would beam service from an area that has consistent rain and snowfall is beyond me. But apparently what you need to worry about is the quality of the weather where they are beaming from, and also the quality of the weather of where you are located. Two separate areas. So that is something to take into consideration.